Bienvenidos! Welcome!
Bem-vindo, tudo convidado para a celebração de fim desse programa.
سلام، خوش آمدین به فارغ التحصیلی از کلاس بهاری 2023 Found in Translation.
Bienvenue.
شكرا لكم. azul في اللون.
Hola, mi nombre es Yashira. Bienvenidos a nuestra celebración aquí en Found in Translations.
Bem-vindo.
أهلا وسهلا، شرفتونا ونورتونا.
Sejam bem-vindas.
Sean cada uno bienvenidos. Gracias por estar aquí.
Bienvenue. Sejam bem-vindos.
Hello, welcome to the Found in Translation End of Program Celebration Spring 2023. My name is Sarah Simea, and I'm an alumni of the class of 2018. I still remember that in early 2018, one of my friends learned about Found in Translation and encouraged me to apply. I had just dropped out of college because of financial struggles, and I felt hopeless about my future. I decided to give it a try. I went through the whole process for application and interviews, and I could not contain myself when I got accepted into the program. I was so excited, and I knew this was an amazing opportunity and I needed to give it my all. So that's what I did. The class was difficult and demanding, but it felt amazing to cross that finish line in December and become a professional medical interpreter. I started applying for jobs right away, and I was working for major hospitals in our area within a month. In the fall of 2019, I was invited to come back as a Portuguese language coach and taught two amazing women who have become friends and helped me so much in this journey. I returned again in the spring of 2021, the first online class as a language coach and assistant instructor. Found in Translation has always been supporting me through this journey and helped me become a licensed instructor. I know that if it wasn't for all the doors Found in Translation has helped me open, I would not be here today. The spring of 2023 class is the second time I have been teaching as an instructor, alongside Felicia, my assistant instructor. It is always a challenge and an honor to be able to teach such amazing women. The spring class of 2023 is filled with women of all ages and backgrounds, mothers and daughters, warriors. You have shown me so much courage and dedication each week. This is a very difficult training to go through, and I know it. But your willingness to give it your all and to learn and become better is what brought you here today. You all deserve to be here, and I'm so proud of each one of you. I wish you all the very best moving forward. And remember, you never have to feel alone again. You are now part of a big family, the Found in Translation family, and you can always count on us. I would also like to thank all of our donors, volunteers, staff, and everyone who has made this possible, and continue to make it possible for all the new classes to come. Congratulations, spring class of 2023. You guys made it.
Good morning, graduating class of 2023, and congratulations on your achievement. My name is Bieber Wong, and I am the Executive Director of the Mayor's Office of Language and Communications Access for the City of Boston. Our office's mission of creating an accessible city for everyone stems from the desire to ensure Boston residents are obtaining the information and services they need by providing culturally competent translation and interpretation. This can only be done through partnership with devoted and passionate interpreters like yourself. We are all here today because we understand the importance of this work, whether that be through our own lived experience, such as serving as an interpreter for our own families, or recognizing the need for culturally competent interpretation in our communities. Boston is an incredibly diverse place with a rich variety of languages spoken in every neighborhood, with over 140 languages spoken in the entire city. To ensure Boston as a welcoming city for all, advocates and city employees alike came together and created an ordinance establishing language and communications access. From there, our office was born. Since our start in 2021, our team has grown, and we are well on our way to ensuring that the city of Boston is accessible to all in the upcoming years. something that Found in Translation and each of you play an important part in. Too often, constituents have been left out without equitable access to information and resources. These disparities are magnified in the medical field as terminology can be dense and topics can be complex and challenging to understand. Stepping into this role, you will break down these language access barriers and ensure that communities are obtaining the care they need in a language they both understand and feel comfortable in. The City of Boston greatly appreciates your service and your commitment to our constituents. And with that, I would like to say to each and every one of you, congratulations. You have worked tremendously hard to get to where you are, and the impact that you will have on our communities will have an everlasting effect. Thank you.
Hello, members of the Found in Translation community, and a special congratulations to our newly graduated Spring 2023 class. My name is Christine, for those of you who haven't met me yet, and it's my honor to speak for this end of program celebration. As many of you probably know, I'm fairly new to this community myself. I joined Found in Translation as the Technology and Outreach Coordinator just this March, and it's been a wonderful experience so far. This team is so welcoming, and all of our students have been so diligent and delightful to work with. We all have such passion and drive to help each other and to succeed, and that warms my heart and motivates me to give my all to my work. In the beginning, it was actually a little daunting to take on the role of a technology expert. While I've had experience teaching others technology and worked in a remote classroom in my previous job, I am certainly no software engineer, and I don't know how to code, which I often find people expect from a tech expert. I don't have all the answers, and I spend a lot of time researching technology and troubleshooting issues. I'm constantly learning about interpreting and how technology plays a role in that career, and better ways I can equip myself to help students with the program and their futures. Luckily for me, the patience and kindness granted to me as I settle into my role has been all too generous. Even with the variety of problems, and sometimes the only viable answers being technology is fickle, it's been such an enriching experience. I've been able to work one-on-one with many of you, and it's been a delight despite the varied challenges technology has posed for us. For example, I think all of you are familiar with the dreaded "internet connection is unstable" message that our computers like to give us. I've been able to help many of you troubleshoot internet connectivity issues, figure out how to approach the problem by yourselves, and reach out to the right parties to get things fixed when it's truly out of our hands. I've also had the pleasure of sharing online organizational tricks with many of you, such as utilizing Google Calendar to schedule your classes, appointments, and give you notifications for tasks. And while I've been learning Canvas myself, I was able to show students how to navigate the software easier and find their assignments and resources. I still believe there is much to do, and I know technology can be overwhelming even in the best of times, but I hope that I can turn it into a tool for everybody here. I found that despite the frustrations we may all have with the dreaded technical difficulties, that these tools can bring a lot of convenience and information to our lives, even if it's as simple as copying and pasting medical terminology or collaborating online on homework to lighten every individual's load. As a small aside, in the background while classes were running, I've been making headway in connecting with alumni, nonprofits, and organizations in the Boston area that could help us with our programming or with recruiting new students. I imagine we'll be in touch in the future in regards to both networking opportunities or perhaps seeing your friends or family applying to our program. I hope perhaps I will even see some of you return as future faculty, and that we will spend a bunch of time chatting together while running office hours. I'm lucky that both sides of my work get the chance to watch you all progress through the program, and I'm amazed at the developments. It brings me constant joy watching you all grow confidence in interpreting and in technology. Wherever I can, I hope I can continue to provide for you all, even as you move on to the next stage of your careers. Congratulations again to our Spring 2023 class, and I hope to stay in touch.
Hello, my name is Lauren Flatley, and I'm the Career Advancement Coordinator here at Found in Translation. I've been teaching the students professional development class each Wednesday. and I will continue to work with them regularly as they join our Found in Translation alumni family. In the coming weeks, I will meet with each graduate individually to discuss their career goals and ways that we will continue to support them in their job search and interpreting careers. Hopefully, they will continue to join us at future professional development workshops, alumni association meetings, and other events. I hope they will reach out when they need assistance and continue to share stories of their success. The professional development curriculum would not be successful without the generous contributions of our many volunteers and guests. This cycle, for the first time, we hosted a successful alumni panel during one of our classes. 8 of our alumni joined either the morning or evening class to share their interpreting journeys and how they stay in touch with Found in Translation. They answered questions posed by our students about how their first assignments went, how they were able to find employment opportunities, and how they handled different remote and in-person modes of interpreting. They encouraged the students to continue to attend Found in Translation alumni events and to take advantage of continuing education opportunities, and spoke about how joining programs like Women's Money Matters after the cycle ended has made an impact. I would like to thank the following alumni for volunteering an hour of their Wednesday and making this event successful. Sarah Joint and Dara Sock, class of 2016. Richelle Amato, class of 2019. Farah Scheich, class of 2021. Maria Oliveira and Skirly Telesnor, class of spring 2022. And Maria Vargas and Thelma Moreno, class of fall 2022. I look forward to including members of the spring class of 2023 at this event next cycle. We were lucky to enjoy the support of 5 amazing mentors who have joined us each Wednesday to help students work on their skills in small groups. Helen Kissler, Anita Coelho Diabate, Kathy Lunetta, and Danny Sandino in the evening session, and Vanessa Costa, who took on the gargantuan task of mentoring all 16 of our students in the morning cohort with patience and voice. This group of mentors went above and beyond the expectations of the mentorship role, from working with students in small groups during their weekends to answering text messages from students at 1 a.m. They were especially helpful in offering support to students outside of their mentoring groups. And given that they come from such varied backgrounds and have different areas of expertise, our students learned a little something different from each of them. We were also fortunate to hear from guest speakers Abraham Kirby Galen, who joined us for the second time this cycle to discuss tax implications with our students, and Daniel Najmi of Rosetta Language, who joined a Saturday session to discuss working at an interpreting agency. I'd also like to thank Kathy Burns for serving as a substitute mentor and Erin McDonald for volunteering with the mock interview. Special thanks also to staff members Mitchell Tia, Christina Silva, Denise Morrow, and our new executive director, Divya Chaturvedi, for their assistance with mock interviews. Finally, Karen Walker and Christine Law, whose support in co-facilitating each lesson were instrumental in the success of the professional development curriculum. As I told the students during our last class together, their Found in Translation journey does not end here. In fact, it has hardly even begun. I look forward to offering support to all of our students as they start their interpreting careers and welcoming them to alumni events for years to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Ashley. I'm an alumni of Found Translation, class of 2016. I graduated from the program in 2016 and became a CCHI certified in 2020. It is an honor to be here to share my journey to becoming a professional medical interpreter. Originally from Taiwan, I took a leap of faith and immigrated to Canada after completing high school. It was a challenging transition, but I embraced the opportunity to assist my parents in settling down in our new home in Vancouver. Witnessing firsthand the struggles that come with language barriers, I became acutely aware of the need for skilled interpreters in diverse communities like Boston. In 2013, I moved to Boston, and by 2016, I was fortunate enough to join Founding Translation. This decision was driven by my passion for helping people overcome language barriers and feeling a deep connection to the individuals I assist. It's like helping my own family, and that's an incredibly rewarding experience. I had already earned a postgraduate degree in interpretation and translation before moving to Boston. And I also had 5 years of experience as a sermon interpreter. But joining Foreign Translation was a turning point for me. The program not only provided valuable knowledge about human anatomy, medical terminologies, code of conduct, and ethical standards, but also equipped me with essential skills to strengthening my resume and cover letter. During my time in the program, I started to work as a freelance interpreter. Foreign Translation provided me opportunities to have hands-on experience before graduation. For the past 5 years, I have the privilege of working as both a per diem and full-time interpreter at BIDMC. But my connection to Foreign Translation did not end there. I still cooperate with them as a freelance interpreter and translator, maintaining a close relationship, especially with Karen, who has been my mentor and reference throughout my career. Karen has constantly been there to support me, offering guidance and advice whenever I seek new job opportunities. Looking back, I cannot help but be grateful for all the growth and experience that I had that led me to this point. Being a medical interpreter has not only allowed me to make a meaningful impact on people's lives, but it has also ignited my passion for continuous learning and personal development. Thank you for listening to my story. It is my honor to be part of this community, and I'm excited to continue my journey as a medical interpreter, bridging gaps and helping people with language barriers, like helping my own family. Thank you.
Greetings, classmates, instructors, staff, family, and friends. My name is Isabel Ness, and I'm honored to speak on behalf of our Found in Translation graduating class and on behalf of women, immigrants, and bilingual speakers. In the past 4 months, we have come together from different communities and have become a Found in Translation family. Before I learned about Found in Translation, I had been searching for an interpreting program for a while. None of them seems to match what I was looking for, which was learning, community, and support. See, when I came to the United States on my early 20s, I had to face more than a language barrier. I had to ask a few friends I had to take a day off work to accompany me to my appointments to interpret. That experience had stayed with me and inspired me to look for an interpreting program that will enable me to provide the support I needed years ago and to help people have the freedom I did not. Then I came across with Found in Translation program that went above and beyond simply teaching interpreting. Among other things, it taught us how to give patient communicative autonomy. In the beginning of the training, I felt intimidated by expectations and standards. To this day, I recall one word our training manager, Bindia, repeated many times in our orientation: rigorous. And it has been rigorous, stressful, and challenging, but in a positive way. If you had told me 4 months ago, I would be navigating computer system, typing, and using Canvas, I would have never believed you. But here I am today, having completed 140 hours on medical interpreting training. Spring class of 2023, congratulations. on all your hard work in the program that is much more than a class. We became very close in our classes, study groups, and day-to-day discussions. As you move on in our career and lives, I want you to remember that at Founding Translation, we are family, and you have sisters here. We have supported each other throughout this journey, and we will continue to be here as each other's support system. I wish you happiness and success in all that you do. Congratulations, Founding Translation Spring Class of 2023. We did it. Let's go out there and take over the world of interpreting.
Good morning. My name is Karen Walker, and I'm the Program Director for the Medical Interpreting Training Program at Founding Translation. I'm going to spend a few minutes taking you on the journey that the spring class of 2023 has traveled over the past few months. Members of Spring 2023, we will start by having you think back to the time before the program began, when you first decided to pursue an interpreting certificate. Our application process happens on a rolling basis. The members of your class learned about the program in many different ways, from friends or family members, programs in the community, or from online resources. A number of you attended one of our virtual information sessions where you heard about the program, the services that are offered, a bit about our graduates, and the interpreting profession. You were each carefully selected by our program team through a process that involves completing an online application, being interviewed, and undergoing language testing. Our selection process is designed to identify candidates who show the motivation and potential to be skilled interpreters, and all of you displayed these qualities and more. Members of the spring class of 2023, you are a very diverse group. There were 29 participants, ranging in age from 26 to 54. You represent 8 different language groups. You reside in 11 different towns and neighborhoods in Massachusetts. You hail from 12 different countries, and you are mothers or guardians to 44 children. You may recall that the interviewers took notes during each meeting, and these are some of the words that we've used to describe our amazing applicants. The Founding Translation team was so pleased that you accepted our invitation to participate in the program, and after our classes were formed, it was time to begin your studies. We met you first on Zoom during the interview process, but Zoom became the site of our virtual classroom. And even though we weren't physically in the same space, it definitely felt like we were all together. You all very quickly formed a community where you supported each other through your discussions, your comments, and your emojis in the chat. One of the first steps along the path of becoming an interpreter was getting your materials. And this included your textbooks and your binders to serve as resources and guides, not only during this class, but moving forward. The first week in the program did not actually involve any classes, as we spent some time getting to know each other, building community, asking questions, and having conversations that we hoped would create a foundation for success, such as discussions where we shared study strategies. We like to say at Founding Translation that it takes a village to raise an interpreter. Throughout your studies, you work directly with members of the program team and the faculty who offered support and guidance as you made your way through the program. Bindia Jha, the interpreting training manager, who has been the architect of the training program, helped to ensure that you had a comprehensive curriculum that will enable you to be well prepared to serve the community as certificate-holding interpreters. You worked with Lauren Flatley, the Career Advancement Coordinator, on Wednesdays during the professional development component to put together your professional portfolios and engage in skills building so that you will be well equipped to start the job search with tools and abilities such as interviewing skills and up-to-date resumes and cover letters. You also worked with Camila Romero, the Supportive Services Manager, who helped to ensure that you had access to resources needed to be able to focus on your studies and take part in programming, such as technology, internet access, childcare, and help with transportation. Christine La, our Technology and Outreach Coordinator, provided support to help you build your digital skills and be able to successfully use the tools needed for class, such as Zoom and Canvas, our online learning platform. Makizna Siramad, our program coordinator, worked behind the scenes on projects that included coordinating the selection process, working to ensure that you had all of the materials needed, setting up the virtual classrooms on Zoom, and she also coordinated today's celebration. You also worked with our talented faculty, most of whom are graduates of the Found in Translation Training Program. Juliana Cardona, from the class of 2018, who is a certified Spanish interpreter, is one of our lead instructors and provided instruction for our Tuesday morning classes. Sarah Paiva, from the class of 2019, who is a certified Portuguese interpreter, is also a lead instructor and provided instruction for our Tuesday evening classes. Juliana and Sarah worked to teach you the core skills needed to become an interpreter. You also worked with Rabia Sheikh, who is a certified Urdu interpreter, and Felicia Barbosa, who is a certified Portuguese interpreter. Rabia and Felicia were assistant instructors who provided additional instruction and guidance during the class and also coordinated office hours to offer support and study time for all students. On Thursdays, you split into your target language groups and worked with your language coaches, which enabled you to have an opportunity to practice applying the skills that you learned in your core classes by engaging in activities such as role plays and learning the terminology that you'll use as working interpreters. There were many highlights of your work together during the program. These included working with our team of volunteer mentors who partnered with you on Wednesdays during the professional development classes to offer guidance and support as you worked on your portfolios. Thursday language coaching classes enabled you to partner with other students who speak your target language and also enabled you to work with students who might not have been in class with you on Tuesdays. We had many guest speakers who visited during our Saturday Speaker Series events who provided information about a variety of topics that included what it's like to work at an interpreting agency or in a hospital and how to manage taxes as a freelance interpreter. We worked hard, but we also had some fun. We got to meet each other in person during some of our Saturday events, and that included a day at Dress for Success, where you were able to learn about putting together a professional interview look. You got to pick out an interview outfit, and we were able to have some time together to chat and to enjoy breakfast and lunch. All members of the class of 2023 were invited to cast their votes for their classmates for the 2023 superlatives. For cohort A, everybody's friend, Sukena Boyere. Most unforgettable. Louise Cruz Parti. Mother hen. Shedley Gaspard. Most organized. Masume 7. Most likely to give you the right answer faster than Google. Grace Liu. Best hair. When we had a tie. Milka Diaz Lucero and Eunice Pierres Montiero. Most likely to run an interpreter services department. Isabel Rocha Neves. Most tech savvy. Grace Liu. For cohort B. Everybody's friend. Ana Paula Duarte Messias de Souza. Most unforgettable. Blanca Pumarejo. Mother hen. Ana Paula Duarte Messias de Souza. Most organized. We had a tie, three-way tie. Ana Paula Duarte Messias de Souza, Eugenia Bucher, and Manuela Kalinka Rosa. Most likely to give you the right answer faster than Google. Yashira Lane. Best hair. Emigdia Esperanza Esteban. Most likely to run an interpreter services department. Yashira Lane. Most tech savvy. Eugenia Bucher. Perfect attendance for cohorts A and B. Eugenia Bucher, Emigdia Esperanza Esteban, Lucera Martinez, Isabel Rocha Neves, Geralda Guillaume Severa, Ana Paula Duarte Messias de Souza. Most likely to succeed. All members of the spring class of 2023. Many congratulations to each and every one of the students in the class of 2023. You all worked incredibly hard, balanced many other responsibilities as you went through your studies, and formed a wonderful and supportive community that I anticipate will serve as a resource network as you move forward in this new phase of your careers. I hope that you are all proud of what you have accomplished these past few months, and I hope that you are excited about the road ahead. It was a great pleasure getting to know you all, and our team looks forward to celebrating all of the many achievements that we know are yet to come. At the beginning of our program, we participate in what we call a motivation tree exercise. In this activity, each student is given a leaf made from construction paper and asked to write what will motivate them to complete their studies to become certificate holding interpreters. The idea is that together, each of these individual leaves will form a motivation tree. Now, at the end of the program, each student was given a second leaf and asked to share what they have found in translation. And right now, you will hear what they said.
I have found love, support, and the power of languages.
Hi, I am Masume Sevim. My target language was Dari, and I'm glad to attend to Fund in Translation program. And I found friendship in this program. Thank you.
Because of Found in Translation, I found myself again.
Found in Translation was a great place for me to grow professionally and personally.
Found in Translation, new opportunity, new family.
I've been very lucky to have found in Translation a great organization that focuses on human values by prioritizing education as a social tool to change lives. Because of it, I've had the opportunity to meet a diverse group of people, and that allowed me to broaden my horizons. Also, Found in Translation provided me the opportunity to learn a new profession. It made me feel supported and guided all through my journey by their wonderful staff. I appreciate Found in Translation for being part of a huge transformation in my life, and for that I'll be forever grateful.
Opportunity.
What I found about this Found in Translation program is that this program is very useful, and it has taught me that if I work hard, if I put a good time, you will succeed and accomplish any dream. And one can also make a friend here and get to know a lot of great people. And also it prepares you professionally to be as best as you can be in the work field as an interpreting. And I'm really thankful, and I appreciate all the work they put on this and for take me in this program. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you.
In Found in Translation, I found a key to open doors with more opportunities.
I found an amazing program. Well, I found also a lot of knowledge in a medical setting, but all the teachers, all the students are awesome and amazing people.
At Found in Translation, I found learning, community, and support.
I have found in Translation unstoppable woman. Thank you so much.
Support, guidance, and freedom.
At Found in Translation, I found support and knowledge.
Hello everyone, my name is Natasha. I'm one of the students from Found in Translation of class of 2023. What I found in this program was that there's a lot of diversity, people, a lot of different culture. I've learned a lot about the ethics of interpreting, and am very grateful for the program, honestly, and I really appreciate everyone in this program. Everyone was very helpful, and I want to say thank you all for this opportunity.
I have found in Founding Translation a beautiful and supportive and lovely community. Thank you for everything. I found myself. You teach me that life can give me second chance to improve my life.
Dear friends, faculty, staff, and supporters, thank you all for joining us today to celebrate the incredible graduating class of 2023. As the new Executive Director of Found in Translation, I am filled with immense pride and gratitude to be here today at the graduation ceremony of our exceptional women. Women who are strong, resilient, and determined, and have demonstrated that nothing can stop them from achieving their potential. In my short time at Found in Translation, I have cherished the interactions I had with many of you at our in-person events and have been so moved and inspired by your confidence, community, and perseverance. Today, we gather here to applaud your accomplishments. We would not be here today but for our incredible team of staff, faculty, mentors, and volunteers who are the heartbeat of this organization. Each day you go above and beyond to make sure that our program participants receive the guidance, training, and mentorship they need to successfully navigate our programs and are set up for success. Your empathy, compassion, and dedication are truly awe-inspiring, and that is what makes this organization truly exceptional. I am so grateful to work alongside each and every one of you. I also want to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude and appreciation to our generous donors and supporters. We deeply value your belief in our mission, and your generous contributions have helped sustain and expand our programming, allowing us to help so many women build better lives for themselves and their families. When we empower a woman, we create a ripple effect that touches the lives of her children, her family, and future generations. When we empower women, we empower an entire community. By providing women with the right opportunities and resources, we create a powerful force that can give women more than just economic independence. It can give them freedom, dignity, and choice. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to all of you for your support, your dedication, and your unwavering belief in our mission. To the new graduates, remember that graduation is not the end, but a new beginning. And as you embark on this new chapter of your lives, remember that we will always be here to support and cheer you on. Congratulations again to our graduates, and here's to a future filled with endless possibilities. Thank you.
بسیار تشکر و جهانی سپاس از اینکه ما رو داخل این فارغ التحصیلی همراهی کردین. ممنون.
Obrigado por estar ali conosco hoje.
Muchas gracias por unírsenos y por estar aquí con nosotros en este día.
شكرا لمشاركتكم.
Merci en pile.
Obrigada por se unir a nós.
Gracias por ser parte de Found in Translation.
Obrigada por estar conosco.
Muchas gracias por acompañarnos.